Welcome to Arts Blast on the Air. It's a podcast, a radio show, and an Alexa skill presented by Riverside Theater and Ballet Vero Beach, two of the greats in Florida arts, supporting the arts. I'm Willie Miller, and I'm here every week talking with people in the arts on the Treasure Coast and beyond. Well, it's time to grab your season tickets for the Ballet Vero Beach season ahead, and it begins with a fall collaboration with Vero Beach Museum of Art in November. And then the tradition continues with the Don't Miss Nutcracker on the Indian River, December 10th to 12th on the Stark Stage at Riverside Theater. Get tickets online at balletverobeach.org. And now on with the show. My guest today, a wearer of many hats, Staci Rosbury. Hi, Staci.
Hello, Willie. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you, too. Do I remember that you have a dog?
I have two, actually. They're not in the room. Don't worry.
No, I don't know why. I suddenly had a picture of you with at least one dog. Okay, it must have been from Facebook or somewhere.
Probably so.
Or we've talked about them. What kind of dogs do you have?
Oh, I have two little terrier mutts. They're just my fur children.
Everybody needs them. I have two rescue cats.
Yes. Well, my daughter fosters kittens as well. I think she's fostered over 200 kittens for local rescues up here in Melbourne. So there's always kittens running around my house, too.
Well, good for her. Good for her. Yeah, mine came from a rescue agency down here. Just volunteers who get together and pick up stray cats and kittens and get them cared for.
Unfortunately, there are too many of them.
Well, yeah, one spaying, one neutering at a time is all they can.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, mine are taken care of, and now.
Me too.
Okay. Hey, let's talk music. We're going to devote one segment of Arts Blast on the Air to the Indian River Symphonic Association, and then we'll talk about the Melbourne
Municipal Band.
Yeah.
Melbourne Municipal Band, yes,
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay. All right. IRSA first. It's the 2027 season. I cannot believe this. And the season tickets are on sale now.
They are. They're available on the website, so you can either call in and get them or just go on the website and pick your favorite seat. But we've got 5 concerts lined up starting in January and going through March. And, I mean, it's a pretty blockbuster season. And we're going to kick it off with the Cleveland Orchestra. So I saw Franz Wessler-Most is in the New York Times right now, looking at a score that was given to them, an original manuscript. So he's in the news right now, but he's going to be in Vero Beach in January.
Yep, that's January. I won't give the dates for all of them, but it's January 25th. That's the Cleveland Orchestra.
That's right. That's our kickoff concert for the season, January 25th. Of course, all of our concerts are at the Community Church of Vero Beach, and they all start at 7:30 in the evening.
Okay. Before we go on with the rest of the program, we should talk about ticketing because you do have a ticket policy. You have student rush tickets. And
that's true.
There are not actually any reserved seats, but ticket holders are assigned a section and a row.
That's correct.
And then you just juggle where you're sitting within that row. First come, first served.
Exactly. It's sort of general admission within a particular section and row. Yeah, that's how we do it because, we're handling pews at the community church and we don't mark them individually. So, some people, people have their favorite spots, so they get there and they camp out in the end of the row they want to be on, and that's fine. Doors open at 6:30, so they are welcome to do that. But we do have student tickets available. So the season tickets, regular season tickets, the center cost is $4.35 a seat, and then the side seats are $3.95. But I would remind everyone that, holy smokes, there is not a bad seat in that house. It is such a great venue. So, I mean, that $3.95 seat is a great deal.
Yep.
So we have those, and then single tickets, of course, will be on sale starting in September. So they range from $90 to $125 a seat. But the student tickets you're talking about are $10 each, which is an amazing deal. Those are available only 2 weeks prior to each show and sort of on an as-available basis. So if the show is already sold out, of course, we won't have any.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have any seats left, 2 weeks before, they can call up the box office. You have to call to get that $10 deal, and we can do those. And we'd love to reach out to local schools and music teachers around the county and remind them of that deal. So we'll be sending out emails and making phone calls to remind people that they can come in. And we love to have the students fill the seats and see the shows. These amazing people. Amazing performers for $10 a head. That's a great deal.
Absolutely incredible. I need to give the website irsymphonic.org.
Right.
I do not have the phone number here, but that will be on the website, right?
Yep. Well, it's in my head. 772-778-1070.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not going to write that down. I'll go to the
No
website.
It's there. It's all there. Google us and we'll come right up. It's not a problem.
Okay. One thing I do need to note here, then I've taken this from the website, I believe, all sales of tickets are final. There are no refunds or exchanges.
You got it. That's true.
Okay. Now, let's go back to the program. And then we're going to talk about Forte 3D. Mike Block has been a consultant on design and development, he said.
Indeed, that's correct.
Okay.
All right, so for the rest of our program, so like I said, we start out with the Cleveland Orchestra on January 25th, and then our next one is the Orlando Philharmonic. We've never had them before. Excited to have them come over. They're going to have a woodwind quartet featuring the oh my gosh, my brain just stopped working. The primary
come back to it.
The principal, that's the word I'm looking for. The principal players for each section. So we have oboe, clarinet, bassoon, and horn. They'll be featured on a Mozart piece, the Sinfonia Concertante for four winds. That's going to be the big draw there. And of course, they're going to do a little Holst and Schubert Symphony Number 5. So we're really looking forward to have them come.
I know that's going to be a great concert. And what's the date of that one?
That one is February 15th.
Okay.
All right. And then Academy of St. Martin in the Fields, one of our favorites.
Yep.
They typically come every other year and play for us when Joshua Bell is performing. This time, we had Joshua Bell last season, and we've got him one more time coming up. But we also have the Academy with their pianist this season is Conrad Tao, and he is going to perform the Mozart Piano Concerto Number 23, and they're also going to do the Appalachian Spring by Aaron Copland, which is always a favorite. Yes.
Now,
so that one, go ahead.
Is he from South Florida, Conrad?
Gosh, I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay. Well, okay. When we finish, we will Google.
We'll look him up.
Okay. Okay. Now, Academy of St. Martin in the Fields. What's the date for that one?
That one is February 23rd. So we've got a couple of concerts close together there.
Right.
Next up, February 26th, we had a real blockade of tours. Everybody wanted to appear in February that season. So we have Midori. She goes by one name, like Madonna. Midori with Festival Strings Lucerne. That one is on February 26th. And they are going to start with Beethoven's Egmont Overture. And then she'll do the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto in D. And then they're going to do a couple of things, hats off to Haydn. In homage to him, they'll be doing a Ravel piece and a modern Helena Winkleman piece. Those are going to both be about Haydn and featuring bird sounds and all kinds of interesting effects on the violins, and then they finish up with some traditional Beethoven. So that will be a nice program. So that one was February 26th. And then our last one of the season, our season closer, will be the Palm Beach Orchestra. This is going to be March 16th. And we're going to have Gerard Schwartz, wonderful conductor. And actually his son, Julian Schwartz, is a very well-known and incredible cello soloist. He's going to be the guest soloist, and they're going to do the Don Quixote, which sort of features the cello as the voice of Don Quixote. Wonderful story, musical storytelling.
These all sound so great.
Yeah, and they'll finish up with Mendelssohn's Italian Symphony Number 4. So that'll be a lovely closer.
Okay. And that is the Indian River Symphonic Association concert for concert season 2027.
Yep.
We have about a half a minute to mention that Mike Block has consulted on the design and development of 3D printed carbon fiber instruments. That is, people can get
it's a mouthful.
It is. And
we are partnering with Forte 3D, so people can make donations to Indian River Symphonic. They are, tax write-off, and then we are purchasing on behalf of them instruments through Forte 3D and giving them to local school students. So we just had a big shipment of instruments that went to Vero Beach High School, and the director there will distribute them. They will stay with those chosen students for several years and then remain with the school once those students move on and, contribute to the education and learning of many students down the line. So we're very happy about this program. And it's still going on, so if people want to make a donation toward that, they are welcome to go on our website, and there's a special page for Forte 3D instrument donation.
Okay, irsymphonic.org.
Correct.
Okay, we've run out of time for this segment, but we're coming back to talk about a wonderful concert band in just a few minutes. Thanks,
okay.
Thanks, Staci. Okay, Riverside Theater is ready for the new season, from the comic Clue to the uproariously funny Hairspray. Riverside season is filled with 6 professional productions, including a world premiere. And listen to this deal. Buy tickets to 4 or more shows, save 20%. Buy 3 and save 10%. Season subscriptions are available through September 30th, and it's all at riversidetheater.com.
Welcome to Riverside Theater's Comedy Zone, where the comedy is wild, untamed, and downright hilarious. Hit the zone this Friday and Saturday night at 6:30 and 8:30 for the Treasure Coast's best live stand-up comedy show, featuring nationally recognized comedians with cabaret-style seating and food and drink table service. Buy tickets at riversidetheater.com and get ready for a night of non-stop laughs.
We all have that pair of jeans hiding in the back of our closet with hopes of wearing them again. Slim Therapeutics can make that hope a reality. Our GLP therapy offers personalized weight loss, helping you quiet that food noise, reduce those cravings, and boost your overall health. Pair that with our customized HRT for men and women. Let's balance those hormones, improve sleep, and restore your energy. Visit us in downtown Vero Beach or Google Slim Therapeutics today for a free consultation.
Are you a therapist or a nurse seeking the multi-state compact license? In the state of Florida, these and many other industries require a Level 2 live scan background check for clearance to work in your industry. A1A Fingerprints is your certified live scan source from Broward to Brevard. And if you're a medical provider, you need to be registered on the ACA web portal. A1A Fingerprints will help you navigate and comply with the law. Call 772-494-6556 or visit a1afingerprints.com. A1A Fingerprints.
Tired of pool chores draining your weekend? Deja Blue Pool Service provides the expert skimming and chemical balancing you need for a crystal clear paradise. For Vero's most reliable professional care, Google Deja Blue Pool Service. Keep it clean, keep it blue.
Evergreen Media is your go-to for podcasting. Business owners, boost your brand by educating clients with your own show. Just show up. We handle everything else. Get your custom video podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and more. Start today at egreenmedia.com.
And we are back with Arts Blast on the Air. I'm Willie Miller, back with Staci Rosbury, who has, as I said, a whole bunch of hats she wears, and we're going to talk in the second segment about the Melbourne Municipal Band.org. Staci, I didn't ask you, do you have an instrument? Do you play?
Oh, of course. I am a flute player. I'm a flute player from long ago, and I actually started out on piano, so that's always the best way to start, I think. Probably, and maybe that's why parents do, and with the gold star on I remember you just threw me back to a very long time ago. I didn't get a whole lot of gold stars. Did you take piano? Did you take piano lessons?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it's a great start. It really gives you the best foundation for understanding harmony and just how everything works, and then it makes it so much easier when you start another instrument.
Yeah, I was so not good that my piano. My piano teacher in the recital had me play the triangle.
Oh.
Well, somebody had to do it.
Exaggerate.
Oh, no.
Oh,
However,
I'm so sorry.
I did learn to read music. I can read music and come along, pick out some things on the keyboard. But
yes,
that's not... Okay, I'm not going there. Let's talk about the Melbourne Municipal Band. And
yes, let me put on my conductor hat, and then I'm able to talk about that. Yeah, actually, the Melbourne Municipal Band, it is quite a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
We are actually in the midst of a rebranding process. We've been around for 62 years,
wow.
But I'll just give a hint that new things are coming this season for the MMB, and we're going to be making some exciting changes. And it's all in the works right now, but we'll be hearing more about that as the season progresses.
No hints.
No hints. I'm not allowed to divulge anything yet, but it's definitely coming.
But when you are allowed to divulge, can we do...
Oh, I'll come.
We can do this again. Good.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. In the meanwhile, we're concentrating on our next concert, which is September 16th and 17th. We perform at the Melbourne Auditorium, which is on Hibiscus Road in Melbourne, right across the street from Holmes Regional Hospital, so they know where that is. Mm-hmm. So the title of the concert is On the Job, Rhythm of the Daily Grind. So each piece on this concert will be in tribute to a certain kind of worker. For example, we're looking at rail riffs, which is all about the railroad. So a conductor, that kind of conductor, different kind. It's really fun. It has a lot of sound effects in it that sound like a train. I always love a piece that sounds like a train. That's just fun.
I agree.
Our director, March, of course, will be a different kind of conductor. That would be me, our director. We'll do The Incredibles. So we'll, tip of the hat to superheroes. We've got one for the dog trainers amongst us, Whistler and his dog. We actually have someone in our band who does agility with her dog, and she knows lots of dog people. So we were talking last night about getting a fantastic dog and trainer to come to our show and maybe show off some tricks while we play that piece.
Oh, boy.
We've done that in the past. It's a lot of fun. The audience, of course, loves that. So that would be a fun one.
Yeah. I've seen concerts where artists are on stage painting a picture. I have not seen a dog doing anything while music is playing. Okay, I'm in.
Maybe your chance.
What's the date of that again?
This is September 16 and 17. So we always do the same show twice, on a Wednesday night and a Thursday night.
Okay, 7 p.m.
Yes. Oh, 7 p.m., yeah. And then as a little extra, we like to do a pre-show performance, sort of warm up the audience as they're coming in. It's a little more informal, but we'd like to have, we have our rock and roll review which is our 50s, 60s, 70s band, comes in and plays. I'm not sure if their singers are going to be with them that night or not, but they'll definitely be playing some rock and roll. Starting around 6 o'clock, they play for about 45 minutes before the show starts at 7. So that's a nice way to get started.
Okay, I have a note here that the Rock and Autumn is September 13th. Is that on your schedule?
Yeah, so that will be the Rock and Roll Review. That will be their event, and they will be they will be doing that. So mmband.org is our website. Of course, if you Google Melbourne Municipal Band, it'll come right up, and you can see our entire schedule. The Melbourne Municipal Band is actually a huge umbrella organization. We have lots of groups. There's all kinds of groups. That's why the rebrand is happening, because Melbourne Municipal Band doesn't really capture what the whole organization does. So we have a jazz orchestra, a rock and roll thing, a concert band, a Adagio sax quintet, sunshine brass, a clarinet group, a trombone group. It goes on and on. So it's really quite a huge organization. It's really grown over the years. So, there are lots of options.
Tell me a little bit about the September 27th Pipes and Reeds. But that features the Sun Tree pipe organ, right?
Yes. So that is the Adagio sax quartet group, 4 saxophones, and they're going to be at Sun Tree United Methodist. And I believe they have commissioned a piece specifically for them to be played with that pipe organ. And the organist over there, gosh, his name is going to escape me.
And I don't know it.
Has written the piece, and they're going to perform that as part of their concert that they're doing on that date. So that's all I really know about that one. Again, that's outside. I don't wear a saxophone quintet hat, but they're part of my organization, so I happen to know a little bit about what's going on over there.
Okay, October you have the 3-2-1 Jazz Orchestra. Songs that stick. What does that mean?
Tunes that stick. So, you get an earworm. You get something that just gets stuck in your head. I always have something going in my head, as you can imagine. And so this will be a concert about earworms and things that stick. So I think they'll be playing some tunes that everybody will recognize. And hopefully you can pick your favorite one on the way out the door and see what sticks.
Okay, you got a couple in November, the concert band and 3-2-1 Jazz, 2 worlds, 1 stage. That sounds neat.
Yeah, so that's actually going to be a combination concert. It'll be my band, the concert band, and the 3-2-1 Jazz Orchestra. Each band will play half of the concert, and then at the end we'll do a couple of big finale pieces. And Kurt Schulenberg, who conducts the 3-2-1 Jazz Orchestra, has actually arranged a piece which will all play together at the end. We did this a couple of years ago. We actually did all of these organizations. You can imagine. It was a bit of a nightmare planning where everyone was going to sit. So we have several people that play in multiple groups. So I had a seating chart, a master seating chart of who had to move where and do what, and it made me a little bit insane. So we decided to simplify it this year and just have 2 groups. So the concert band and the 3-2-1 Jazz Orchestra are going to play on the same concert, and then we'll do a finale together, which will bring down the house, I think.
Okay, Staci, we're about out of time, but I did want to mention you have a couple of holiday concerts coming up, sounds of the soundtracks of the season, rock and roll review, holiday favorites, and then the New Year's Eve Gala.
That is correct, and it's all on our website. So if you go to mmband.org, you can find all of the concerts and dances and find one that suits you and come join us.
Ah, great. What a wonderful program you've got ahead of you on both counts, Indian River Symphonic Association and the Melbourne Municipal Band. Staci Rosbury, thank you so much. Great to talk with you.
Thank you, Willie. I really appreciate it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, thank you to my guest, Staci Rosbury, for taking over the entire show with all of her hats that she wears. And thank you, as always, for joining us again this week for Arts Blast on the Air. It's a podcast, radio show, and an Alexa skill, all presented by Riverside Theater and Ballet Vero Beach. We are covering the arts online and in Arts Blast, the free weekly Florida Arts News email. I'm Willie Miller, and I thank you for listening.